I have been really busy last week camping out in a hospital with a family member who um, was not doing so hot, but they're home now and everything's awesome. And now I finally get to check this trailer out. It has been hard avoiding spoilers all week, but I've managed to avoid most of them. So I do know a little bit, but this will pretty much be a blind reaction even still. Let me call that up. Do, do. And yeah, I'm excited to check this out. Okay, so right off the bat, imaginary friends, awesome. That's like the main thing of the pack, in my opinion. But I think what we're gonna do is we will just let it play and we'll watch it together. And then after that, we'll go back through it slower and kind of pause at various points and then um, I'll share my thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. Hi, Pablo. It's good to see you. How you doing? Okay, let's done diddly do this thing. Let me know if the volume is not good. I kind of halfway tested it before stream, but um, you know, everything else is broken this stream, so why wouldn't this malfunction as well? Also, this wallpaper is really oh, okay. I guess it is a wallpaper swatch. For a second, I was thinking that's like graffiti or something, like a child had drawn on the wall this house here, but that's not what it is. It's tileable. Um, doing well, just relaxing. Nice. Okay, without further ado,
Sometimes it feels like life could use a fast forward button.
true,
But I think what it really
or a
needs
pause button.
is a play button. And I'm not just saying that because I wouldn't exist otherwise. So come on, adventure!
Look at
awaits!
him.
When Nigel was a kid, life was full of fun. Super cool playgrounds, retro video games,
True.
even the silly game of hand shapes. I win! Wait, did I win? I've got a rock. Occasionally, he'd go off and do his own thing, which was fine.
That game's hard to play
No, I
over the
mean it.
phone.
As an imaginary friend, I was just like the others of my kind. It was my duty to be there for my kid when he needed me. But every kid grows up and
Aww.
they leave us poor imaginary friends behind. Not Nigel! Our friendship was so strong. He made me real. No goodbyes here. Now I get to experience everything this world has to offer. We're all about adventure in Gibby Point, and there's none better than a getaway. Say goodbye to your everyday routine, and hello to something new. If you're not sure where to start, there are 3 unique venues ready for you to explore, where you can
Okay.
host or plan the perfect getaway. Getaways have a schedule to keep you on track, but some also introduce other elements to keep you on your toes, like rules. My memories with Nigel at camp are awesome. But I get it if you want to create something new, like
I agree with
a
both of you.
luxury bed and breakfast, say.
Pamba and Squeamish.
Or maybe an evil villain social hideaway.
Okay.
I reckon it's easiest to modify an existing getaway since they already have built-in schedules and roles. But you can always make the days as full or as chill as you like.
That schedule gave me anxiety.
How long it is, or if it's a weekly thing. And add some rules if you like. Want a camp of little prodigies? Well, there's a rule to get them building skills faster. And another to send them packing. Who knows? Your choices could result in some formative moments for these kids. Taking the time to build her archery skills and completing this challenge.
Look at her
will change
front
the
teeth
direction of her
missing.
life forever. See, she's unlocked a new trait to help her maintain her focus.
Oh,
Focus? Focus! Whoops.
I wish
sorry,
I did that as a
sidetrack
kid.
there. Let's shift focus away from getaways and over to custom venues. Create your own, or try one created by others to get the old imagination train moving.
nice.
You can design and customize it to have its own schedule, roles, and behaviors for visitors. And if you want,
Okay.
you can host all kinds of getaways there, like an amazing cooking competition. I mean, it's like it was designed for it. I just want to jump in here. I've always wanted to crush one of these challenges. Uh-oh,
I wasn't expecting that.
Now, imagine what other possibilities are out there.
No way, dude.
Competition with a vampire on a tropical island? Why, who's asking? Hey, the getaway system can take you places you'd never expect. Just sim it and see.
Okay, I did not see that coming. The name makes more sense now. No! I'm sorry, James. I'm sorry. I don't like when I play other people's content on my stream. Probably should have had autoplay off. That's James Turner, by the way. If you don't know who he is, he's a very legendary Sims content creator. And anyway, immediate reaction. Spaz, I could either refund your points or promise to do the word ban after the trailer reaction is over. I'm not gonna try and not use the word I while I'm filming something I plan to post to YouTube, if that's okay. But if you're cool with me doing it in a few minutes, then I'll do it immediately after. Okay, cool beats. Good to see you, by the way. Welcome in. Um, okay, we're gonna go through this a little bit slower so that I can unpack it and see what we missed. The biggest surprise to me in that I didn't already know from the announcement trailer is that it's possible to do like a Survivor type competition. I knew that we had the option to do like a Love Island kind of thing, and that's for some reason I didn't connect in my brain that that's a whole full-fledged system and it's possible to create other types of games like a cooking show or, you know, stuff like that. To me, makes the pack significantly more valuable. Um, Not to mention, you know, the stuff we already knew about, like, you know, the imaginary friends and the modular playground equipment, which I'm very excited for, and summer camp and all the new kids games and stuff. Very crossback compatible. Yeah, I think that it's probably using some of the same systems that made businesses and hobbies possible. Just by looking at the UI, I think it's probably some of the same systems. But all right, let's go through this a little bit slower. And I'm excited about a proper bed and breakfast. Yes, that is an awesome step towards hotels. Honestly, we may not even need a hotel if we have bed and breakfast. Spaz, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I got you on that word ban right after this, and I hope you have an awesome one. Alrighty. Let me catch up on chat here as well. Kaylee said, "I love imaginary friends. I've been wanting to add them to The Sims 4 since the Parenthood pack came out. I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for me." I just discovered the imaginary friends during our 1, 2, 3, 4 Legacy Challenge because I played The Sims 1 and 2 as a kid, but I missed The Sims 3 and then I came into 4. So like that, my first playthrough of The Sims 3 was earlier this year, and I just discovered the imaginary friends and I fell in love with them very immediately. And now I'm so happy to see them being added to this game as well. Um, there's different types. That's cool. Of the imaginary friends, yes. And I'm curious to see, what I want to see is, I know that there's 4 different models. Um, what I'll be curious to know is how customizable they are. For instance, can this orange guy be a pink guy? Or a blue guy? Can I change the color of his hair? Can I change his shirt? Or is it just 4 and that's how they look? I'll be curious to know that. Because if it's 4 bases and then you can customize them further, that's that's more than enough. But if it's just 4 and that's the way they look, I feel like that's not enough. You know what I mean? Um, Sims 3 Generations is my favorite pack they've ever released. Oh wow, that's a big question. What's my favorite pack they've ever released? I don't know. For Sims 4, it's Life and Death. Um, Hopefully they have a lot of swatches for them. At the bare minimum, swatches would be good. But I'm hoping we can just go into CAS and like, change aspects of them independently from each other. Yo, welcome Raiders. How's it going? It's good to see you. Just realized my alerts are kind of buried. There we go. Joker's Phantom, thank you for the surprise attack. The Call of Coco, thanks for coming along with the raid. And it's good to see you both. Let me just go full screen for a hot second here. Oops, that's... There we go. Streaming is hard, you guys. There we go. How was your stream? What did you play? Tell me all about it. If you guys aren't following Joker's Phantom, you probably should be because he's really cool. Every stream of his I've ever been to was just so like comfy and cozy, and he does a lot of like a lot of different games. Like just recently, it looks like he's been playing Shin Megami Tensei 3, Garfield Lasagna Party, Cat from Hell Cat Simulator. Oh, that sounds fun. Garfield Kart, Furious Racing, Destiny 2, Pro Yaku Spirits 2024, and his bio says variety streamer and trophy hunter, co-owner of the Loki Lions and Cubs. And we have interest in all kinds of games, but leaning towards JRPGs and mostly single-player games. So yeah, there's a follow button, and I'll do this kind of shout out too. We played some Persona 4 Golden. How was that? We're starting off with, and I'm late to the party here, doing a trailer reaction to the Sims 4 Adventure Awaits gameplay trailer. It came out almost a week ago, but unfortunately, I was very, very busy this week, camped out in a hospital with a family member. But they're home now, and so am I, and everything's okay. And now I can finally watch the trailer and react to it. And we just did it at full speed. We're about to go through it a little slower. Not quite frame by frame, but almost. And then after that, we'll probably we'll either be playing The Sims 2 and doing a challenge in it, or building in The Sims 4. And I'm gonna let everyone vote. Playing it for the 5th time, but it's my comfort game. Oh, nice. I'd say my comfort games for me like are Zelda 1 and Dead Cells. Yeah. Like if I just want to like no thoughts play something, or like if I'm sick or having a bad day or whatever, those are probably the two that I reach for the most. Thank you for saying that. Um yeah. So let's unpack this thing and this wallpaper, like, I feel like it wants to be cute, but it isn't. You know what I mean? Exactly. It can do the trophies again on PS4, so another reason. Nice. I know what you mean. Um, I've collected a lot of the trophies in Dead Cells more than once just because I have it on Steam and Switch. Um,
Sometimes it
okay. I don't know if these are new or not, but there's some board games up here. I know there are board games, but I don't know if these are new or not. Um, Not a lot to see
feels
here.
like life could use a fast forward button.
I think what we'll do for this part is throw some just like Sims music on in the background instead of the voiceover. Just because I think that'll be better for the way that we'll be constantly pausing it, you know? Is the volume okay? Is that reasonable? Might bring it down just a little more. How's that? That looks like it would sound right. You did Persona 5 3 times? He does look lonely, I agree. Don't worry, he's about to find his best friend. Okay, yeah. So, this playground equipment is modular, and I'm very excited to play with that. Volume good. Thank you for confirming that, Michael. I appreciate it. Turn into... Okay, so they start off as dolls, and then you turn them into imaginary friends, just like in The Sims 3. Look at him, he's adorable. I hope there are swatches. Fist bump. Okay. I'm not seeing anything we hadn't seen before so far. Cute side. I'm probably going to use this a fair bit. More configurations of the playground equipment. Drop Dead Fred. Oh yeah, Drop Dead Fred. I don't know who that is. Someone has said that it looks like Five Nights at Freddy's in the past. I'm excited to see what options we get for building cabins. We saw them playing Pokemon in the previous trailer. Wait, what were those literally, like, NES controllers? Hold on. Close. They're not, but... I like that they're rectangular controllers. They do remind me of the NES. Which is such a low-key, comfortable controller shape. This kid is climbing up a slide. Yes! That's how you do it. It's a movie from '90s about a grown lady having a mental breakdown and her imaginary friend returns to help her. That sounds interesting. I would watch that. I can't unsee this. Whoever made this trailer has applied like a bokeh effect to the backgrounds. You see how like nice and blurred this is? The game does not look like that. It is false advertising. But since I've been learning more about cameras and cinematography, I'm starting to see things like that. You know, for example, key lights in people's eyes. You can see mine, no doubt. See that? Like right there. I see that in Hollywood movies now and on television, and it's like I can tell where the light is based on like their face and the reflections in their eyes, and I hate it. I want to go back. They definitely put a shader or something. There's shaders that do that, and one of their gurus is a shader queen. I would love to know what one they're using. If I can make my game look like that, I would love that. That's all I really want is like a nice bokeh effect. But I don't. She Instagrammed her footage? Who are we talking about? Drop names. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Ah, you fucked up. Alright, send back to Imaginary Land. Cool hat. This one is freaking terrifying. And then I'm hiding the rainbow unicorn. Again, these 4 models are wonderful. They're incredibly designed and diverse and give a lot of options. My only thing is I need them to be able to be customized in CAS. Like different not skin, but you know, make this part of the doll, like the the body a different color, the hair a different color, the shirt. Like, if we have those kind of options, this is 10 out of 10. The super energetic one that does the live streams when a pack releases. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. You were joking around, Michael? I've noticed band-aids on the children's knees, and I think that's cool. Imaginary boost? What does that mean? What does that mean? I like this lamp, too. But... And is that a cornhole set down there in the corner? I think that's a cornhole set. Very colorful rug. I don't know what this means. Made a rainbow appear. See it? But what is an imaginary boost? I don't know what that is. I have questions. Okay. Hide and seek or something? I think you get a skill boost? Oh, okay. It's probably just a mood buff. I didn't figure... I was thinking, like, maybe they don't, like... You know how there's things that make it so you don't have to sleep, like energy potions and stuff like that? I can't imagine that's what it is, right? Like... Or that buff you get if you do a 24-hour live stream. Which... I wish existed in real life. Say goodbye forever. Oh, look at her hooves. Bye. Here's the lighthouse that I have questions about. I hope that's like a location. Maybe even one that you can buy and put a house in. But at least some kind of location. This is really well-placed clutter. Just my hat's off to the person who designed this shot. It's very convincing. The unicorn one freaks me out. The one that freaks me out's not that one. It's the other one. Can't find where it was in the video, but you know, the other one. All of them freak you out, Panda? Offer to make real. Do it. Do it. Yeah, this is really well placed clutter just all around. Dude, it's the propeller hat from The Sims 2. That was my favorite cats create a sim item in The Sims 2. Aww. I like the landscape. It looks like a rounded monkey bars. I hadn't noticed that before. That's new. Kid catching butterflies with a butterfly net. I hope you can whack people in the head with the butterfly nets like you can in Animal Crossing, but I doubt it. Oh, look at the model town. What? Huh. I wonder if that's just an item, or if that's, like, somehow... Okay. I have questions about this. Is it an area of town that I can't adjust that it's based on? Or, like, will this adapt to what you've built? I doubt it. But that would be cool. Slides, so, and actual proper diving boards. You love to see it. Looks like a really robust diving system. And free weights? I've been lied to before. Looking at you, Love Struck trailer. But they're showing so much of this between the two trailers. I have almost no doubt in my mind that it's real this time. I would say there's like 99.9% chance we're getting free weights in this pack. But not 100, because I've been lied to about these before. That fan is quite nice. Okay, the cycles are no doubt real, because there's like cycle in class that was mentioned in the previous trailer. I think that it was a golden archet that just a model for the map. Got it. So blenders, that's a thing. That's a thing. Camp Gibby Gibby, Love Highland, and Revive and Thrive. So, okay, these are not the 3 zones. That confused me for a second. Just 3 random pieces of information about the pack, I suppose. Alright, let's see what's going on in Love Highland. We have a romantic competition. At 1 a.m. we sleep. At 8 a.m. we have breakfast. At 11 a.m. we enjoy the outdoors. At 5 p.m. we have dinner. And then at 8 p.m. we mix and mingle. None of that sounds competitive. Although, I am basically an Olympic sleeper, so if you get points based on how long you sleep, then put me in, coach. I'm pretty good at eating breakfast, too. Not so much mixing and mingling. Aww. You didn't get a rose or something. I don't watch that kind of TV. Hi, Deborah. Good to see you. How you doing? The volcano? I didn't notice the volcano. I saw the geyser. Is there a volcano as well? Okay, the imaginary friend is swimming. Pretty cute house. I saw a tutorial on Instagram about how to make these kind of skylights. Looking forward to trying that. Rocket ship. So apparently you could build different kinds of game shows. And that's exciting. I forget what he had said about this one, but matter of fact,
Luxury bed and breakfast, say? Or maybe an evil villain social hideaway. I reckon it's easiest to modify an existing getaway.
got fitness retreats, outdoor kids camps, romantic competitions, cooking competitions, cozy bed and breakfast, creativity retreats, senior living community. Oh, no shit. So, we're getting nursing homes? Okay. Teen popularity contest. And these are just preset schedules. So, you can create your own here by the looks of it, as well as choose the destination and then the activities separately.
Since they already have built-in schedules and roles.
Roles. But you can make your own roles, I assume?
But you can always make the days as full or as chill as you like. Choose where your getaway will be, how long it is, or if it's a weekly thing.
A weekly thing? Interesting. I don't know. I'm trying to rack my brain at reasons that you would want to have a weekly thing. I mean, I guess... Okay, I guess I could see that for like the camp one or something. Or maybe for the reality show you meet once a week. Interesting.
And add some rules if you like.
I want to take a closer look at that. Activity, Shuffle, Grind Set, Mindset, Hardcore Mode, House of Grudges, Love is in the Air, No Strings Attached, Renaissance Studio, Child Skills Elimination, Cooking Skills Elimination, Creative Skills Elimination, Player Choice Elimination, Popularity Elimination, Romantic Elimination, Survival of the Fittest Elimination. So, for example, I could have a game like Survivor where you're on a, but instead of popularity elimination, you have a romantic elimination or something. Um, House of Grudges, I have questions about. Hardcore mode, I have questions about. Typically in a game, a hardcore mode means, death is permanent. So, like, is this like a, what do you call that? Squid Game kind of thing? Or what's the other one? Hunger Games? Some kind of after school activity thing? Oh yeah, that would be a good idea.
If you like. Want a camp of little prodigies? Well, there's a room to get them building skills
A room to get them building skills faster. That's a nice alternative to the clubs. Although, I wonder if you put your kids in a club and put them in a location with the grind set mindset, if those abilities will stack or not. If they stack, then you can really, really crank some skills out fast.
faster. And another to send them packing.
We can have senior living. We can have daycare too. Finally. I mean, technically we have daycare, but it's a rabbit hole, right? Child skills contest elimination.
Who knows?
I like the masks on the wall.
Result in some formative moments for these kids.
Okay, so we got archery, which I hope is a new death type, but I don't think EA will do it. I don't think they'll do it. I know that they will not do it with children, but it's probably an adult skill as well, right? And I hope it's a death type for the adults at least. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath. Like the kid with the apple on his head. Formative moments, master archery. I bet I can win 3 archery contests. And apparently, this will give them perks when they age up. Like archery grants focus, I guess. And it looks like this is similar to an aspiration system. Formative moments challenge complete. Okay. But I don't think it's an aspiration, though. I think it functions similarly, but it's a distinct thing. I mean, you can have a daycare with businesses and hobbies, but it isn't profitable and not easy. Fair. As an adult, they'll remain focused longer because they were into archery as a kid. Interesting. I'm really excited for the build-buy stuff in this game. Like, look at this. Just... Okay, this is a shot of the world. There's the lighthouse that I'm obsessed with for no particular reason. The camp surrounding it. You got the geyser here in the middle. I don't really know what's going on in these other 2 zones. But I do like that you have a mix of, like, beach areas, docks, forest. I guess this is based on New Zealand, which I didn't pick up on until someone on TikTok commented on it. She actually said it's the worst recreation of New Zealand she's ever seen. And the person saying this was from New Zealand, right? I can't comment on that because I've never been there. I've never even really seen any pictures. But I don't know. I feel like when EA creates worlds in The Sims 4, like they may be inspired by, said location, but um I don't know. I feel like the inspired by part should be emphasized, you know. Um it's more like a bucket list goal but for kids, not the same thing but similar concept. Makes sense. Oh, okay, so this is Camp Gibby Gibby over here. Then what the hell is this down here? And by the way, you guys, it looks like they're working on the gallery because in the Sims Discord, and if you're not in there, I think the link is like this. Don't click on that just yet. I'm verifying that I remembered it right. Yeah, that's it. They have a new feedback forum where they're asking for feedback on different aspects of the game. And they opened a thread where we can leave feedback on the gallery. So I suspect that they. Why are my messages failing to send? It's discord.gg/thesims. I suspect that they're working on the gallery, and they're. If I was a betting person, I would say that the update will probably coincide with the pack, either shortly before or shortly after. Because, but here, obviously you can get new destinations from the gallery, but just in case you missed it, they are working on that right now. It's more that they just really didn't study the architecture of the area and fell really short on that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just like, thank you for sharing your perspective with me. But like, I guess personally, that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me. Like, it's a bit different if, like, okay, in The Sims 3, you had China, you had France. They should make efforts to be faithful in instances such as that. But where it's a made up place, I mean, I don't know. Custom role, okay. I'm curious to see how robust the role system is. I'm assuming it'll work like businesses and hobbies where you can like assign activities to people in that role just the same way that you would an employee. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier. I feel like it's going to be a very similar system to businesses and hobbies. Um, there was probably a lot to unpack right there. Bathe and shower, campfire, care and mentor children, care for infants and toddlers, child skill building, clean, collect, cook, dance. CAMPFRESONG song. Okay, so here's that cooking competition. There's Gordon Ramsay, or whoever. I think for the places that are rarely represented by any of the Sims franchises, it matters for the people from those places. It's like, hey, we see you, but not really, and only with an Americanized spin. That's fair. That's a fair point. Um, I wonder if it's possible to create a cooking competition and like without any stoves or anything. Like try to like I'm thinking like a cooking competition, but it's set up like Survivor. So like you're on a desert island or big empty lot and you have to like forage, and I guess I could put in like grills or something. Although that would limit your cooking options. Ignore that thought, it wasn't a good one. Okay, so you got blenders. That's the imaginary friend from earlier. Putting sprinkles on his toast. Wow. And he won the competition because it was the most creative thing that Gordon Ramsay had ever seen. What is this hat? I love it. Is that a jellyfish hat? And yeah, the competitive trait looks fun. I get really excited about traits when new packs are announced. It's probably the thing I look the most forward to. TBH. Another possible playground configuration there. Welcome back. Some items and interactions shown require the Sims 4 Seasons, the Sims 4 Vampires, and the Sims 4 Island Living. So this is literally Survivor by the looks of it. And I'm not sure, is this just the pack icon showing what's required? Okay, that makes sense. I was overthinking that in the top right. There's the volcano. Okay, so yeah, I guess that is a thing. Soul Island. Amazing. Okay. I'm not sure what are these towels? What am I looking at on the ground there? Is this location from the Island Living pack? So we're able to take these, it's just clicked in my brain. That means we're able to put these events, these, what do you call them? Getaways, anywhere. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is more robust than I thought. This is gonna break all kinds of shit. Who's ready for all the bugs? Interesting. Alright. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I mean, we were allowed with small businesses and rentals. Yeah, just, Yo! Twits Mama, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for subscribing for 5 months. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your bonus crowd control coins on the rare occasions we do crowd control streams, unlimited free blurps, and an internet hug from me, if you want it. One of those went terribly and one went really well. Wait, what were we talking about? We were allowed with small businesses and rentals. Oh yeah, the small businesses are the ones that went really well then, I reckon. So I need to watch this part with sound again after we finish it, because I'm a little confused by the vampire aspect. There's that imaginary friend again. Look at his imaginary bulge there. Alright, I need to watch that part with sound again. Hold on.
Imagine what other possibilities are out there. Yeah, it's a survival competition with a vampire on a tropical island. Why, who's asking? Hey, the getaway system can take you places you'd never expect. Just sim it and see.
A survival competition with a vampire on a desert island?
Yeah, it's a survival competition with a vampire on a tropical island. Why, who's asking? Hey, the getaway system can take you places you'd never expect.
I don't get it. What are the rules of this competition? Now I'm more confused than I was before. Outstanding job with the lighting here. There's the tall variant of the diving board. Fitness area. Modular playground equipment. Very fancy. I like this house. It's very cute. The gazebo with the glass roof is interesting as well. Is that a car? Are we getting cars? Look! They're adding cars. Confirmed. But yeah, I guess that's about it, huh? Well, thank you for watching my reaction video to The Sims 4 Adventure Awaits gameplay trailer. This pack will release on October 2nd. As you purchase by November 13th, you'll get the warm and cozy digital content shown below. So, actually, just to emphasize, you don't have to pre-order. Just if you buy it within a month and some change of it coming out, you'll get this extra stuff. Which is basically just a way of ensuring that you buy the pack at full price. And you don't catch it on a sale a few months later. But, yeah, okay. Well, there was less than I thought, but more than I thought revealed in that trailer, if that makes sense. Like, that didn't make any sense at all. I guess what I'm trying to say is the pack is more robust than I expected. Like, it was showing me stuff I knew was there, but it's like, guess what? There's the blog post too. Let's take a look at that. Who lives, who dies, or becomes a vampire? I'm not sure how that works, though, because, like, in The Sims 4, becoming a vampire has to be consensual, right? So, like, I'm just trying to figure, like, will the vamp die to the sun before it turns everyone? I still don't get it. September 10th news article? Is that the one I'm looking for? That's probably it. Alright. So. Fair enough, Panda. Welcome Simmers of all ages to Gibby Point, a new and wonderful world bursting with play, discovery, and adventure at every turn. Many, many years ago, before it was inhabited, a great wave rushed through Gibby Point to create a lush and fertile landscape. It became the home to jellyfish, glowworms, and plumbirds. It's also where the world's largest geyser, unusual caves of crystal, and bioluminescent bay were formed. But it was more than these unusual creatures and natural wonders that drew Sims from all over to Gibby Point. Here, adventure can be found around every corner. Embrace the spirit of childhood and carry it in a bold, adventurous life. Meet new Sims, uncover quests, and explore new sites. Discover getaways like kids camp, fitness retreat, or even a romantic contest. Gibby Point is also the world in which we're excited to introduce the new getaway system, with custom venues and getaway planner, expanded childhood content, including new sentiments, a way to customize your own playground structures, new activities, traits, careers, objects, challenges, and more. So, what do you say? Are you ready to explore the Sims 4 Adventure Awaits expansion pack and get away to see exactly what you've been missing? Sure. I guess. Thanks. 3 thrilling new neighborhoods await you in Gibby Point. Wanderwood Wilds is a leafy haven laced with forest trails, erupting geysers, and a whisper of mystery. Crystal Valley is where sparkling rock formations ignite the imagination, and Jellyfish Junction is a waterfront wonderland with a glistening lagoon and locals who adore their jellyfish. Okay, so those must be the 3 areas. This is a lot of words. I don't want to read all of this. Griffey built the Camp Gibby Gibby. That's cool. Danielle Builds made the Jellyfish Jubilee Vacation Rental and the Cryptid Creek Camp. JJ Bink created the Love Highland venue. I missed a couple here. Kiwi Sims, Kate, Naxi Sims, and Griffey, and Danielle Build, and JJ Bank were involved in designing the lots and getaway system. That's cool. That's cool. Pre-order bonus. Rune, thanks for scribbling out Panda's message and writing that you were here. Okay, so I'm guessing Nigel... Hey, Rune, how you doing? Welcome in. Is a, this guy in the yellow shirt. There's his 2 best buds, Raheel and Toshi. So he's probably going to be the default camp counselor at Camp Gibby Gibby on a fresh save. He might be immortal, I don't know. He once saw the legendary Plumbird disappear into the mist, a mystery only the boldest campers might uncover, but don't take my word for it. Sim it and see. I wonder if that's gonna be like one of those like big secrets, like the cave in Oasis Springs and the tree and the other one, the green place, the base game world. You know what I'm talking about. I know that I know this. Willow Creek. Okay. If you build it, they will come. If the 3 established getaways don't fill your adventure cup, you can design your own and play by your own rules. With the new features, custom venues, and getaway system, you can craft unique escapes for your Sims and their friends. Getaways can last a day or more and be anything from restful to challenging. Schedule activities that help your Sims recharge and maybe meet new friends. You can even apply rules to your getaway. For example, those who love reality dating shows, elimination rules will have Sims competing to outlast each other. Build and decorate your custom venues however you want. Decide what activities are available there and share it to the gallery for others to enjoy. Imagine a beachfront that serves smoothies by day. Yes, this pack has blenders. Finally! And transforms into a stand-up comedy juice bar by night. Need some more inspiration for your perfect getaway? Check out the builds made by Simmers below, which we just skimmed. A few examples of the getaways. Fitness retreat, outdoor kids camp, romantic competition, cooking competition, bed and breakfast, creativity retreat, senior living community, Sim popularity contest. And here's some cross-pack ideas. You could have a dog training, corporate retreat, off-the-grid survival competition, childcare, spa getaway, a fitness boot camp. Okay, very cool, very cool. For the young and young at heart. Every adventure brimming neighborhood in Gibby Point is anchored by its own unforgettable getaway. Sims can fish in mountain streams and swap campfire stories at Camp Gibby Gibby in the Wanderwood Wilds, recharge body and mind at Revive and Thrive in Jellyfish Junction, or romance at the cozy retreat of Love Highland in Crystal Valley. It'll be hard choosing your getaway and even harder to leave. With the scheduling feature, your Sims can plan long weekends, summer breaks, or refreshing retreats, or even schedule recurring getaways. Summer breaks, huh? So you could theoretically have an event that lasts a very long time. As long as a season. Which, what is the default length for a season? 7 days? I wonder if that is, if you're playing on long lifespans, and then a season becomes like 14 days or whatever it is, if you can schedule getaways that are that long, or if it'll still be capped at a week. I suspect it'll be a week. I don't know why. Sims can unwind at boardwalk festivals, grab the controller of a retro gaming console, catch butterflies, and accept quests from a curious local who may actually be the last surviving large plum bird to roam Gibby Point. What? Okay, so that's more clues about that mystery. The magic of play begins in childhood. An adventure awaits. Child Sims can shape their personality and skills through formative moments, which we're thinking is maybe going to be like bucket lists. And new traits and evolving childhood sentiments that influence experiences well into adulthood. Words, words, words. Let Sims explore papercraft, archery, diving, and even entomology. Isn't that the study of words? Oh. I hope I didn't just, Oh, wow. It's the branch of zoology that focuses on insects. Oh, okay. They can also enjoy classic games like hide and seek, rock, paper, scissors, take on challenges that build both confidence and connections. If your child sim isn't the cool kid on the block, a new kid-focused aspiration in the pack. Cool kid on the block is, I guess, an aspiration. And they're having trouble making friends, try an imaginary one. That's right, chat. Imaginary friends are here. Choose 4 distinct dolls and 4 unique interchangeable personalities, including goofball, creative, competitive, and evil. So you have 4 personalities, 4 appearances, and if that's 16 possibilities. As long as there's like a swatch system, I'm ecstatic. Evil friends do not come with extra smoke detectors. Brutal. Child Sims will have more ways to play than ever. Modular playgrounds, slides, jungle gyms, archery, blah blah blah. For adult Sims in Gibby Point, wrinkles and gray hair may be optional. Playtime, however, is not. And this place is full of adventures, thrills, and new activities like kayaking, water sliding, working out at the Revive and Thrive Fitness Center. For a truly outdoorsy, this new park worker career offers 2 paths: camp counselor and park ranger. And for more grown-up adventures, activities like spin class bring the energy, while the competitive trait raises the stakes. Looking for love? Sneak off to Love Highland for romance, and test your survival chops in the player-designated elimination challenges. Alright. I think that's the best I could do. My ADHD medication is pretty much worn off, so reading hard. But I think it's a pretty good pack. I'm excited for it. Out of 10, I'd give it 6, 7. Yeah, obviously I'm getting it. I'm a Sims streamer. I get all the packs, but I'm actually excited for this one, truly. Um, I I think the past few packs, like everything since Life and Death, have been above average. Um, and this is no exception to that. I think that this and Businesses and Hobbies are very cool additions to the game, and I'm looking forward to playing with it. This looks really flexible, which I think is super important. I guess like when I saw the gameplay, the initial announcement trailer, I didn't realize how robust this system is going to be, and I think I underestimated how much use I would get out of it. Um, so yeah. What about you guys? What do you think? What are your thoughts and feelings about this pack? Tell me everything.